Welcome everyone. It is Sandra Alexa and today is July the 20th, 2021. So all the Leos will be having birthdays. Okay. I want to thank you for taking the time to embrace the different messages that I have. Okay. I'm from Game Changer. It's the new model of relationships. And it's about self-discovery. So the whole first chapter is just about 8 different areas, and it's self-interactive exercises that you need to do. In order to order this book, you can go up at the top, and there's actually a trailer. It comes in ebook, it comes in audio, it comes in hardcover, soft cover. Okay. Makes a wonderful gift, totally about self-discovery during the age of Aquarian, as to why so many relationships are being challenged. Okay. The next thing, if you go underneath into the show me, you'll see my website is called mypersonalmuse.com. So I am actually a spiritual and business coach. This is one of 4 books that I've written. I was a spa consultant. I've done a lot of things. I also have a section on my website that has all my photographs or all the different kind of careers I've had, different things that I have done. Another thing is there's a special section on spiritual tools. And it's really interesting, the particular time that we're in right now. I'm getting a lot of different calls from people from all over doing different sessions with them. I do it via Zoom, so you can see there if you want a session, and a lot is on career changes, movement, what they're doing, what they can expect, because we are going through some very challenging transformative times. And I've written about this since 2007, and my 3 series, the 3 nodal series that tells you what kind of energies we're in right now. Everything is cyclical. The moons are cyclical, the seasons, we have the equinox, the solstice, we have the summer, the winter, okay, the fall and the spring. We have the planetary cycles and the moons, all the different times. Okay, and so it's really a great time right now to actually have a personal reading, which you can check on my website. Okay, the next thing I want to say is I really would appreciate it if you would, in fact, if you would comment. There's a section at the bottom, if you would comment. And if you put a comment, once a month I draw a name, okay? And I do a free mini reading for them. So if you do the comment, I'd really like it if you'd share and if you would subscribe. So when you subscribe, you actually will get notified as to the highlights of the activity. Okay, so any video posts I do, and I try to do at least one every week. I also like to interview different people and kind of like endorse them, and I have my I would call it my Aquarian tribe. Well, let's put it that way. That's very high level, a lot of consciousness. Okay, and are there to assist others. Okay, and we all assist everybody. Okay, doesn't matter what level of consciousness you're at, and that's basically what's happening right now. Okay, we're going through a transformation, and it's an evolution of consciousness on the spiritual level, aligning with the divine. That being said, it's very exciting times right now, very exciting. Okay, and so if you go on my Facebook page, there will be a write-up, because a lot of people like to print it off because I have specific dates and they like to maybe reread it. So you have a choice. You have a video or you have this. So now I said happy birthday to all the Leos, and on my Facebook page, I have for every sign a cat and what they look like. It's just kind of a fun thing. Now, with the Sun and Mars in Leo and Venus moving into Virgo, which are our personal planets, and the activation of the outer planets, you may surprise yourself. So watch out for July 23rd as we experience a potent and unforgettable full moon at 1 degree 26 minutes in Aquarius. Now, full moons, like, they're usually very emotional, okay? And they're like big flashlights, okay? They reveal everything that you need to know if you're ready, okay? So whatever house in your natal chart is ruled by Aquarius, that's where the area of your life will be affected. Say it's the first house, it's house of self. If it's the sixth house, what is it? It's going to be the house of self and worth. If it's the seventh house, it will be the house of relationship. If it's the 10th, it'll be career and profession. So whatever house it is, it also resonates with your essence, and you will have a knowing. It is a pivotal moment in time when you seize your power, your I am presence. You trust your intuition as the universe is gifting you with a higher alignment in consciousness and authenticity. Wow. It's a time of completion and culmination so that we can begin anew. That's what full moons are about releasing, okay? A great time to complete projects and for all self-discovery work, considering all the retrograde planets in Chiron and Aries retrograde. So what are the patterns, okay, in your life that you're ready to release, that you've kept locked up and restricted? So you can do a release thing, you can write it down and you can burn it. It's really time to embrace your unique energetic design. So it's like you take a stand. You let your light shine. Time to embrace your unique energetic design, okay? And this can be done in a real quiet way. You don't have to be really aggressive, just holding true to who you are, what you believe, and knowing what you want, sovereignty. Now, Aquarius is ruled by Uranus, which is known as the awakener. It's like lightning, freedom, and truth. It's the higher octave of Mercury, so very intuitive knowings. We are also dealing with the 2021 square transit theme that moves also through 2022. The major energies of this transit, okay, are freedom and rebellion, which is Uranus, against authority and control, which is Saturn, which is a key theme of Saturn in Aquarius squaring, okay, Uranus and Taurus. So with Saturn in Aquarius, the sign of Uranus, we say that Uranus rules Saturn. So suggesting that change will prevail in this clash against the status quo. It's time for things shift towards greater freedom, truth, equality, empowering people, and a new vision for the future. All things governed by Uranus, okay, which rules Aquarius, okay? It's very humanitarian. So it's time for freedom. So all you need to look is around the world. Everybody is defying the control and the dominance, okay? So the Saturn-Uranus square, okay, which is tension, has exact dates, but that theme is there. The exact dates for 2021. So again, Saturn is control and repression, Aquarius, freedom and rebellion. So we had one on February 17th, 2021, and both planets were direct. Then we had one June 15th, 2021, and Saturn was retrograde. Then we have one coming up on December 24th, and at that time, Uranus will be retrograde. Since the moon is at 1 degree of retrograde, it is activated with the energies now of a December 2020 transit, which was, we call it the month when we experienced, okay, the much awaited, this is huge, Jupiter-Saturn conjunction at 0 degrees of Aquarius. Now remember, that was 0 degrees of Aquarius. Right now, our full moon is what, 1 degree, okay? And so there's an activation. Years and even centuries from now, people will refer to 2020 as the year of the big shift. The grand finale, the Jupiter-Saturn conjunction that occurred on December 21st, 2020. So on December 17th, 2020, Saturn moved into Aquarius. And then on December 19th of 2020, Jupiter followed suit. The one big shift was a move towards freedom and decentralization. The Jupiter-Saturn conjunction in Aquarius also marks the big shift from the 200-year Earth element dominance to a 200-year air, okay, dominance, which is, so it's a lighter field, okay. Capricorn is all about hierarchical, top-down government, control, corruption, greed, predictable structure, and rules, while Aquarius is all about freedom, people, and communities. Breaking out of listen to this, self-created bondage is one theme of the Saturn-Uranus square. So we have this bondage out here, but we also have what? A self-created bondage, okay, which this moon is really working with. So the major theme of the July 23rd full moon aspect is there's agitation, there's irritation caused by trying to balance polarities in your life, these polarities. So important that we have embraced our sovereignty, authenticity, and transparency and personal power. If not, that's what this will help you with. We're seeing the protests all over the world for freedom of choice. So balance and self-control are the keys to reducing irritability and finding the right balance with what you stand for, what you accept in all aspects of your life, shocks with your love life and with your finances. You might have those different things, okay? The next thing is you're to focus your energy, okay, on fewer rather than too many goals, because you can be too diffused. So it's like, get your focus, okay? All the corrupt, controlled, hierarchical Capricorn, and Pluto's in Capricorn right now, which is transforming it, and it has been in there since 2007. So all those societal structures are collapsing, just like the Tower of Babel did. When people wanted to be like God, the source, dominance, which we're seeing in the collective consciousness, government, family, friends, telling you what to do. Check out the hand of God. Okay. There's videos on it and whatever. So the divine is in control right now. And there will be a lot of shocking disclosures being revealed and a lot of karma, wherein certain individuals will have to face the consequences for their actions. And it's really funny. I was just on checking out some stuff on YouTube, and of course I have I get notifications on, and there was something where Fauci is mad at the Senator Paul Rand, is it? Okay, and he's mad at him. Why is he mad at him? because he can't con him. Okay, been this big con going on. Okay, you don't have to believe me. Just go look all the emails they found, everything. Okay, but I thought that was really interesting because when you hit truths with, sometimes it aggravates people and they blow up. Okay, and if you're feeling confident yourself, you're not going to blow up. I don't care if they're mad at me. That's not my issue. Okay, I just delete, uncouple. Okay. So what they did not know is that there is no freedom inside the tower. The more control, the more we lose our freedom, and Aquarius wants nothing but freedom. There is a paradox about Aquarius. On one hand, Aquarius is a sign of like-minded friends, groups, and communities. So there is really no ego. There is more humanitarian energy, and yet there is total autonomy. This is important. And self-sufficiency and responsibility. No one is telling anyone what to do. Okay. Something called moral competency, which we don't have a lot of today. There is no ego. Okay. When we find true freedom, which is Aquarius, we automatically know how to self-govern, how to treat other people, how to have integrity, moral competency, to be self-sufficient in a way that does not go against other people's rights. So there's no domination. So you're nobody's slave. You're not a host. You're not an energy vampire. You're not a parasite. And the thing is, you wake up one day and you just say, enough is enough. I'm done. I now am willing to embrace my I am presence with courage and knowing. And I am ready for a major breakthrough of self-change. You walk across the bridge and you look back and the bridge has collapsed, only to go forward. And I'm sure a lot of you that are listening have had those moments. I call them pivotal moments in time. The risk is to be yourself and let your beautiful light shine through. Okay, that's when you get freedom. And that's the interesting thing, is then you can start manifesting. You can be on purpose. The universe brings different opportunities and possibilities your way. It's phenomenal. So it's a great time to have a private session or reading. Let me assist you in looking at your nodal axis position, any of the retrograde planets, your eclipses, for any understanding and answers during these challenging times. So it can be about where do you want to move? Are you looking at career opportunity? Is it health? Is it relationship? Anyway, you can go to the website. So thank you for taking your time, and I'd appreciate it again if you would like, comment, share, and subscribe to the YouTube channel Game Changer. Now the book Game Changer, okay, is about the 8 different areas of life. That's the questions in the beginning of it. And it's about our first relationship is with ourselves. So it's to know self and then to understand as we evolve and mature, okay, we need to take time to reflect and we change. Now, the interesting thing is there's absolutely nobody that probably is the same as they were in any month of 2020 because what we have gone through collectively. So if you put a comment, once a month I draw a name and I do a mini reading for that person on Zoom. So I do want to thank you. Much love, many blessings, and embrace this beautiful moon. And yes, it might be irritating and there might be agitation, but kind of work through it. It's a full moon, so it's time to release. Much love.